welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nicola. Hi, how are you? What's up, Wagwan? I hope you're staying safe, staying inside, staying sanitized, staying happy, healthy, and just staying good. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Nicola, your Jamaican naturalist, and if you are a returning member, thank you for coming back. Wagwan, what's up? What you been doing? So today, it's I think I get ready with me. Let's talk. Try something new kind of vibe. I'm going to be talking about the day I just woke up with acne. Yes, these dark spots aren't something that I've been living with forever. In my teenage years, I barely had a bump. If I did, it was one, then it disappeared, and another one would come back, and it wouldn't leave any scar, even though I'd pop those babies. But in my big, tough years now, as old as I am, I just got pimples, and this happened sometime in the latter part of 2019. These pimples were stress induced, and before I get further into the story, let me start doing my hair so that we can, whistle and ride and whistle. Yeah. So what I'm doing today is a very simple style. I'm just putting 2 braids at the front, and I'll be catching up the back in 2. Alright, so let's get the front parted first. And yeah, as I was saying, this happened in the latter part of 2019. I was getting ready I was in the process of completing my final year project for university, and that was a very stressful period for me, and so I guess my body just decided that it was going to go crazy, and it showed this craziness on my face. Alright, now that I've got that part over with, let me get talking again. So today, I want my hair to be really sleek, so I'm going to risk having some flakes because I want some slickness. So this is the Cream of Nature Coconut Milk for natural hair, shine and hold, control glue that I said I liked, minus its, flakiness. So I'm going to use that. So yeah, how I just woke up with the acne now. When I woke up with it, it was like on these sides right here. That's where I had the majority of my dark spots right now. It was just like, it was like a mask. It just came down on this side, and they itched somewhat if I touched them, but I guess it was more like of a, tenderness, and so you feel a slight itchiness in them, and yeah. And I was like, what on earth is happening? So before that, I would typically use some clean and clear products on my face. Yeah, I think that's what I was using at the time. Some clean and clear products. So I was using that. And I, increased the amount of products that I would start using from the line. So I got some specifically for acne, for spots, and just like a whole bunch of products from the line. It didn't work. It made it worse. In my perception, it made it worse. And so I went and I copped some Neutrogena products I got specifically from the pink line, the pink grapefruit. Yes, and then I bought the spot treatment from Neutrogena as well, after already used Having already used the spot treatment from Clean and Care that didn't work, I got the spot treatment from Neutrogena. I finished the whole tube and nothing. There were no improvements. Some days I'd get new pimples, or the ones I had, they would just like continue to look worse and worse and worse, and I was just flabbergasted. I didn't know what was happening. So yeah, that continued into January. It continued into February. No, it would be 2019 because I graduated in 2019. So it was 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. Yes. Wow, my memory. Yeah, it was 2018, and so that continued into January, into February. For the most part, when it was summer and I went away for work during the summer, it was getting better because I started using Neutrogena Hydra Boost products. Those worked magic. And then I started detoxing as well because I knew that the foods that I'd be eating, they'd make me put on weight. So I wanted to make sure I was detoxing while I was eating all those good, nice fast food every day. So I detoxed with water. I used ginger, cucumbers, strawberries, just mint, just about anything that you'd put in a detox water, I would have in my detox water. And that helped. Like I wasn't getting more pimples every day. I was just trying to work on the ones that I already had and trying to clear up the spots from those. So that really helped. So I bought some Neutrogena Hydra Boost products to take home with me, and I had them for a good couple months because I even had some way into this year as well, 2020. My exfoliator is now finished, so I need to get more of those. But it's like whenever these pimples go away, they would come back by some magic. They would seem to come back, and then if I am stressed, oh Lord, don't even talk. That's when they would come back the most. Because some days I'd have like a very, not a clear face because I have spots that I'm dealing with, but you'd not see any new pimples, and so the old dark spots would not be so obvious. And it would just be a very good day, a very nice day, and my skin would just be glowing and the spots wouldn't be so obvious. Because one thing I make sure to do is to use sunscreen, baby. I have this Neutrogena sunscreen. I put that all over my face, and I also have this other one. What's it called again? I don't remember. But I use it for my body mostly. So I use sunscreen because I know that you have pimples, well, dark spots. The sun and the dark spots, they don't work together because the sun, she just like call them onto your face, and I just say, everybody look here, look at me. I live on this girl's face and we don't want that. So I was trying to put these gold braids in from the last time that I tried to do some box braids in my hair, and it's not working. I actually tried a piece earlier to see if I could do it on camera, and it didn't look like that worked, but I guess this part is too big now and I can't manage, so I'll just leave that for another time. I'll just braid my own hair so we can get it over with. So yeah, using sunscreen has really helped the appearance. I'm hot, guys. I've been using aloe vera like you saw, just to try, because I'm just trying to use anything that's natural, because I guess they will help to work faster. Because I just want to get these dark spots over and done with, because I'm getting a few pimples here and there, especially now because I'm going through a rough patch. I'm stressed because of things that are happening in my personal life and stuff like that. So I know I'm just looking forward to these pimples. I know I'll wake up to one every day, and that's fine because you know I'll get over it. But I just need the clear spot, the dark spots to become clear, to just go away, and I can't help but pop my pimples. That's the hard part about it. And I'm going to show you guys like before 2018 when the pimples started, what that looks like, and also 2018 when the pimples just started, and you'll see the difference. So now that you've seen when it just started, one more thing is that during that time I was doing internship, right? And so I'd be at work very early in the mornings, and I would get breakfast from a Juicy Patty's restaurant, and breakfast would entail porridge, some kind of porridge, yeah, and some of other foods, but most of the porridge would be the problem, or coffee, because these have milk in them, and milk has dairy. And so dairy, it has always been one of my like triggers for acne. But being that it was so early in the morning, and then I would be very tired if I didn't get something to eat before work, so I definitely go and grab a porridge or grab a coffee. And even if I didn't have a coffee in the morning, I'd have one sometime throughout the day just to keep me going. So those things never helped. But I thought, you know, it would be so bad if, because I mean, I'm buying all these products, I'm using all these products, and it's not like I didn't give the products at like a good time to work. I did, and I made sure to, if I was using Clean and Clear, I would only use Clean and Clear, and if I was using Neutrogena, I would only use Neutrogena. And in the summer, I was using Cetaphil. How do you say it? Cetaphil, whatever. I was only using Cetaphil. So it was like, what am I doing wrong? So once I cut the Hydra Boost line, no, I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to buy anything more. This is all I'm using for now. And I'm going to be using it, and I hope the change in my diet would work with it, because I don't know anymore. It's like, I guess this too shall pass. I mean, it came out of nowhere, so I guess it will go away out of nowhere too. And so I stuck to my Neutrogena Hydra Boost, and I saw that it actually worked because it really hydrated my skin. And so, you know, the hydration kind of helped with calming my skin and allowing the spots to kind of fade away, and just providing enough moisture for my skin so that my body wouldn't be producing all these oils, and then the oils resulting in clogged pores, and clogged pores resulting in pimples. So yeah, but I still realize if I get stressed just a little bit, yeah man, these pimples come back, and them come back full energy, full force. I mean, they don't come back with bam like they did the very first time, no, but they do come back in the same area, and I'll get matching pimples. Who else get matching pimples? I get matching pimples. So if my one ear, so best, like right here, best believe I might have one right here or somewhere along this line, but I just have to have one on either side, because because of our face or trying to compete, they're like, the left side won't outdo the right side. No, on the right side won't outdo the left side. They're competing. Instead of competing to be the better part, they're competing to be the worst part. Life sucks when it comes to pimples. So yeah, but the aloe vera really, it worked for me. I mean, it detoxed me somewhat, and it really kind of made the appearance of the pimples look much better. I mean, you can't necessarily see it on camera because there are some days when I'm far from the camera like this to give you a good view of my hair, and my skin looks not so bad. But then there are days when I'm trying to show you my face, and then you're like, oh wow. And you say that's better? Yes, that's better. It looks much better. And I know what better looks like because, as I said before, 2018, your girl only had like one or two pimples at a time, and they would go away, and then they wouldn't come back for a good time. And I might get a blackhead here or there, but that's natural. And that was it. I didn't have any scarring pimples. And so when I got these, even my friend Jamie Lee, one day she was like, what happened to your face? I was like, girl, yeah, I don't know. And my family members keep saying, man, you use too much things on your face, like be careful, you're using too many things. No, I'm using nothing, and the only reason I'm using anything now is because of what's happening. So yeah, it's not the products that I'm using because I'm barely using anything. And it's funny that it's now when I'm actually trying to get these pimples and dark spots to go away that they keep coming back, because now I'm paying attention to them even more. I'm spending more on them. And initially, before the massive breakout, I would cleanse and I would moisturize and everything, but I wouldn't go some ham, and I wouldn't like feel bad if I missed a product or I missed a step. It was okay. But no, I can't do that. Now I'm like really on point. I'm on game, and I won't be falling off. So that's this look right here. It didn't work out with the hair that I was gonna try, and even though this side she wants to be down and this side she wants to be up, it's still cute nonetheless. You can go ahead and try it. I guess these are called headband braids. One going this way, one going that way, with all the nice edges done. So my story, what have I learned from it? That I should not beat myself up, though it feels like, why am I just hitting puberty in my adult years? Because it has to be puberty with these pimples and stress and everything. But you know, I've learned that I can't always come on here looking pretty. And by pretty, I mean no dark spots and no pimples, because that's not just me right now. That's just not me right now. This is me with my pimples and whatever and dark spots. And though I'm trying to work on them because I knew what I looked like before this, now I know that I know my triggers. I know them specifically now. I know that dairy is one of them, but I know the biggest one is stress, because with dairy I can control my diet. With stress, sometimes even though you can control your peace of mind, some things do happen to throw it off, and some things are just out of your control, and you just have to deal with them. So when that happens, I know that tomorrow if I wake up with 5 pimples over here side, maybe none on this side, I still know that, yo, what was on my mind? What's affecting me? What's stressing me? Because I know it's stress. So I can just say, know your triggers and know how to work on them. And I think I might show you what this looks like with a little makeup. I might, but I won't be talking. I'll just be showing you in case I do it. But you know, if I don't do it, I'll still see you in my next video. Let me know what your struggles are with acne. Let me know if you just woke up with them, or ever since you knew yourself you've had them. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you don't have acne, big ups to you. I'm so glad for you. It must be so nice. Let me know, how do you maintain not having acne either? Just talk to me down in the comments below, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. I thank you so much for watching this one. Walk good, live, love, laugh, and spread good vibes. Please stay safe and stay happy. Mwah. Okay, this is what it looks like with some makeup and 2 accessories. My headband braids. So now you can't really see my pimples because there's, you know, foundation and concealer all over it. But there it is. I still love myself with or without, and I still think I look cute with or without, and you should too. Let nobody tell you different, because these pimples, they are just topical. They're just on the surface. They don't define who you are underneath, even though we want them to go away and we're working on them. I'll see you next time.